Huh, interesting. The only thing is that because he's gone all throughout the world to defeat monsters and demons, and he might have entered, and the fact that he might have entered into one of those strange, it might have entered into a strange world by mistake. That wouldn't be strange at all. Oh, relax, Xiao Yao, that little one. What does this 成语 mean really quickly? 鸡人天香. What does this mean? Well, Xiao Yao, that little one should be. Well, basically, Oh, okay. Xiao Yao is basically like someone who's worthy of heaven being is protected by heaven. Is basically roughly what she's saying. I believe that he wouldn't be in any kind of trouble. I don't know about that, Granny Sage. This person was very devious. Well, you all should first rest a little bit. In any case, this matter isn't something to be over-rushed about. Or being rushed over this matter is no use. It's useless. Yeah, I agree. Maybe we should say. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm not. I won't do that. Okay, let's save here. Mei, what do you have to say? Yiru. Big Brother Xiaohu. Daddy, what happened to him? I'm really worried about him. Okay, she says the same thing. She's crying her eyes out. I'm sorry. I cannot go to. Elder Sage. I don't know if you have any other method to find Big Brother Xiao Yao's whereabouts. I don't know. Or basically he says, sorry, let me rephrase that a little bit. Elder Sage, do you have any other method by which we can find Big Brother Xiao Yao's whereabouts? Yiru had hoped the entire journey, and I don't want to see her. I don't want to see her feel. I really don't want to see her feel sad. About that. If now that you speak of it, it's not that there isn't a method, it's just that, Madam. So there really is another way? Yes. But I didn't want to. I wasn't originally planning to tell Miss Yiru, little Yiru, about that so soon. Granny Sage, please tell me. I really am worried about Daddy. You silly girl. Granny Sage was doing this for you. Okay. Well, since you're so worried, I'll tell you. Little Yiru, do you know that let's see. That within your veins, there is a kind of strange power that is not a strange abnormal power in her veins. In me? Yes. Oh, I see. So, yes, you are continuing. It is something you inherited from your own blood mother. Daddy and Aunt and Grandaunt all have brought it up that I have a birth mother. But let's see. But they told me that not long after I was born that she gave her life for something really, really important. So that's why afterwards Mommy Yeru took me in until she fell sick. Let's see. And then she was sent to Granny Sage's, and up till now, and then she's been with Granny Sage up till now. So Yeru, with regards to you, Yeru is your true mother? Of course she is. Mommy Yeru treats me the best. I have a birth mother. No kidding, Yeru. Unless you're the Monkey King who bursts out from a rock. The rock is the Monkey King's birth. Or you're a deity or Niwa or something. Yeru really, really likes her. Oh, is that so? Well then. What do you know? Do you know anything about your own mother that passed away? I don't really have any impression of her. My daddy once said that it was. I remember that daddy said that she was some famous sacred clan. She was a descendant of a sacred clan, of a descendant of the gods. But every time, he and Auntie never really weren't really willing to say much more. Even big sister Anu wouldn't tell me anything. They all just said that to wait until I'm grown up, till after I've grown up. So that's why I don't know anything. Huh, it's interesting that they've been keeping Ling'er's past from her. I'm actually not sure why they've done that. I'm not sure why they're hiding all this information. Hi. Xiao Yao, they've has certainly had to work really hard, or basically like they've had to do so much. They have certainly been thoughtful. Granny Sage, why are you what does this have to do with why does asking all this have to do with finding Daddy? Well, let me tell you, little Yeru. Your birth mother, her name was Zhao Ling'er. The Ling'er who is the female main character of the first game. Yeah, they probably don't want to tell her what really happened, but I guess, I don't know. Yeah, she's only 8 years old at this time. Keep in mind, like, 8-year-old kids are not exactly the most emotionally prepared of all people. Well, it's very interesting. I actually would have thought that would be, I don't know, I guess they didn't want her to be sad, but at the same time, I don't know. Well, whatever. Let's just hear what Granny Sage has to say. Your birth mother, her name was Zhao Ling'er. You know, in actuality, she is the descendant of the clan of Niwa. So that means that you two are a descendant. And also, not only is your spiritual power extremely great, but within your veins there is a kind of special power. And you can use it to let's see. 一种法术，吹动, what does that mean? I just want to figure out what this verb is really quick. Well, whatever. Okay. It has a special power, and you can use it. It can be used for a kind of technique. And that technique is called the resurrection fairy dream. Yes, that's literally what the technique is called. So it's basically the resurrection dream technique. The resurrection dream technique? Yes. This technique allows a person to use the realm of dreams. Oh, it's that technique that... Oh, it's the technique that was used earlier in the first game, so that Xiao Yao could send himself back to was sent to the past. Interesting. Well, I don't know if she's walking the same path. I don't know Miao Jiang is... Well, anyway, I mean, this is a different times, right? I mean, you should know this. Anyway, Oh, whoops. I have made a mistake. I'm just making sure I'm interpreting this correctly. But as far as I know... Chuan Jun. Chuan Suo. Wow, I did not know that was how it's... Okay, well, anyway. Use the realm of dreams in order to send someone to a time period in the past. If you want to find out just what has happened to your daddy, I think this is the best way as far as I can see. Oh, that's great, Granny Sage. Then why don't you teach me just how I'll be able to use this technique? No, that won't do. From what I know, even Linger, when her power was not fully when her power was not fully awakened, anyway, from what I know, when her power was not fully awakened, Linger wasn't dare use that technique. It was only your grandma, the sorcerer queen, who used this technique on your daddy, Xiao Yao. Grandma used this technique on daddy? Why? That's a long story. Anyway, if you want to hear more about your daddy's story, is it that? Do you really want to hear your daddy's story, or do you want to know how to use the let's see, the return soul dream technique? Or I guess I'll say return soul is the easiest way, which is basically the time travel. Well, okay, maybe I should learn. Maybe I should learn the technique first. That technique first. Little Yiru. Huh. Interesting. Sorry guys, I'm gonna look up that 成语 really fast. I've never seen some of these words before. 天赋